Welcome back here on Leading Edge. We appreciate you spending some time with us, getting a chance to sit down and talk with JoJuan Armour. He has been tasked with trying to reduce gun violence here. He is the program manager for the city of Toledo. JoJuan, I wanted to talk to you a little bit. Now we come back for break. You have brought up mental health time and time again in our first part of our conversation. And that is something that troubles me because since the shooting of Officer Stalker here a couple of months ago, there has yet to be a major project or a major initiative announced by Toledo City Council. In the last 3 meetings, there's been nothing on the docket targeting mental health. How important is that to you? Have you had discussions with the city as far as that being a huge part of this, of your job?
I have not had discussions with the city in that specific regard. But it is a huge part. It's a huge part of addiction as well. You know, most individuals who suffer from addiction are co-occurring with mental health. And so addressing mental health issues and addiction and, again, we talked about that comprehensive approach. The shooting of Officer Stalker was absolutely tragic. And that was not, that won't be the last incident of issues with mental health surrounding gun violence. And so, I think having that approach that again, we talked about that comprehensive approach that addresses every issue of gun violence is very, is crucial.
I wanted to say, I read the editorial in the Blade talking about your position. I don't know if you have been reading the clippings. As any athlete, we hear once there's bulletin board material, it's time to either read it and get busy, or it's time to steer clear of it. I wonder which you subscribe to, but there was one thing that said that you start out this job as a target with few resources and no real plan. I don't think that's fair. Do you think it's fair?
You know what? So just to be honest, Jeff, about that question, I'm not really concerned about opinions and what people think. I've been hired to do a job, and whatever the criticism is, I'm either going to prove it right or wrong. And so, I focus more on my efforts. I don't really, even as an athlete, as a player, being undersized, being from Miami, Ohio, coming out of Toledo, it's always criticism. It's always people that are going to criticize and not want to participate in the solutions. I can't focus on those individuals, but you're also going to have those that want to be a part of the solution. They want to be a part of the answer and not part of the problem. So those are the individuals that I'll focus on, and I'll focus on the work that I have to do as far as, articles and criticism and all the things of that nature. I don't give it any merit.
JoJuan, final question. When do we see boots on the ground? When do we see you in communities? When do we see you starting to feel the results of your actions here as program manager to reduce gun violence?
So that my task this weekend is to identify that timeline. We're still hiring staff. We're still hiring members of our violence interrupters. We're still creating the work plan. We have a meeting next week with Cure Violence, who will be our tactical. They will provide tactical assistance because we are modeling that program. So I don't have a timeline now, but hopefully there'll be one created shortly, very shortly, as soon as possible. JoJuan, I'm already in the community. I'm already in the community.
Oh, I understand. And what's the let me ask you finally, what is the reaction? What is the reception so far?
Oh, I've definitely been welcomed. It's been overwhelming when you've had so much criticism prior at the beginning, the infancy stages of the position, to be welcomed, supported. I know NAACP reached out to me. The pastors, group of pastors reached out to me. IMA has reached out to me. And so, community members all over, I've received tremendous information. I'm not able to respond to Facebook posts and things of that nature, but it just feels good to know that, I am supported. I have not heard any negative pushback from the community. Everybody has been welcoming and has been really ready to assist. I had people ready to volunteer. I've had organizations such as Brothers United, such as Human Adopt Lucas County, such as New Concepts, just a number of institutions and agencies asking, how can we help? When you're ready, let us know what we can do. So that is the energy that I'm focused on. And those are the people that, I'm providing results for.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I can put out a call to any of our viewers today, if you have JoJuan coming into your community, please take a moment, listen to the pitch, allow him to, share with you his understanding of what needs to be done, because it is important. JoJuan, we appreciate the time. Thank you so much. Continued good luck and God bless.
Thank you so much for having me, Jeff.
Absolutely. And we'll be right back here on Leading Edge in just a moment.